It is the busiest travel time of the year, but health experts are urging residents not to go anywhere unless they absolutely need to. Channel 5's John Paul Barajas is at the airport with some tips and changes the McAllen International Airport has made. John Paul.
Good morning, Mike. It's still early, but we've already seen about 10 to 15 people go through security, and there's a handful of people already waiting to go through security. Now, we were told because of the pandemic, they've seen 50% fewer travelers here this year, but for the months of November and December, they have seen a rise in bookings.
It's empty and has been for the majority of the pandemic. What you see at McAllen Miller International Airport now is added safety measures like blocked off seats, markings on the floor, sanitation stations, and the few and far between traveler.
Well, you're always concerned and trying to be cautious, but we still have to live. You know, we still like to think we're in a free country and have a choice to make.
Dwayne and Rita Daly say the choice to travel wasn't easy. The CDC recommends against it. Everywhere you go, there are warning signs. But when their daughter asked for them to come visit in Dallas, Mom and Dad couldn't say no.
Actually, 26 people live in the area, but we don't know who we're going to be able to see.
Airport officials we spoke to say they support the CDC's recommendations, but if you do plan on traveling for essential or non-essential reasons, there are some tips they have for you.
If you've downloaded the app, you can check in on the app. You can check all flight status information on that app. Travel lightly. If you travel with a carry-on bag, you don't have to have that person-to-person contact in checking in the bag and picking the bag out.
Director of Aviation Elizabeth Suarez adds, other things you can do to be a smart traveler are check travel restrictions at your destination. Some states do require a quarantine period. Take advantage of phone charging stations that also allow you to disinfect your cell. Use the hand sanitizer and wipes available for yourself and your luggage after going through TSA. And be up to date with TSA rules. Now, due to COVID, you're allowed to bring up to 12 ounces of hand sanitizer.
Now, we just checked the flight schedule, and there's a couple flights leaving in about an hour or 30 minutes, so we might see a couple people running to their gate, making sure they don't miss their flight in a few minutes. As for arrivals, we won't see anybody for a couple hours. I think the next flight arrives around 10, another one around noon. Also, if you want more information on current TSA guidelines, we'll have a link on our website after the newscast. In McAllen, John Paul Barajas, Channel 5 News, this morning.